Hello there. Hi. Um, Good afternoon. Today is June 18th. Yes, June 18th, Tuesday. Yeah. And there's so many things that are in my mind. Um, I'm a bit concerned and overwhelmed at the same time. I've seen a couple of days ago one of my friends, she broke up with her boyfriend, and they were amazing together, and there was so much love there, and the reason why they broke up, it's a serious reason, spiritual stuff. Um, and not because any of them were wrong, maybe. I don't know. Well, we don't know each other's lives, right? Only the Lord knows everything about us, not ourselves. So, apparently it's a serious reason. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to think. I heard her, I listened to her for a minute or two because we just crossed ourselves in the street. And she had told me that before, and I didn't see her. And then when we crossed each other on the street, we just talked about it a few minutes, and that's it. And I was thinking about it, and I arrived to a conclusion. I think it's a true conclusion. I believe the devil works with each one of us. The devil also knows that we need, strongest force in the universe is love. And love comes from God because God is love, right? And when two people love each other, unless they have God in their midst, things won't work very well. But when two people are consecrated, when two people are ready to give up themselves, for the good, for the better of the other person, beautiful things happen. And I believe that the devil works, especially with young people, well, in general, with everybody, because all of us need love, no matter how old we are. Children or even elderly people, everybody needs love. And yes, the devil has a big, big work to do, and he's been accomplishing it, unfortunately, very successful in this world, because we can't really see much love or sincere love nowadays, and it's very sad. I believe that the devil, he works in ways to unite people who shouldn't be together. Be it because of incompatibilities of personalities, or because, I don't know, they have big differences. They just can't be together because of certain reason, a logical reason. And he works and does everything so that they will be together, and so cause suffering to each other and misery. That's what he wants. He wants us to suffer. On the other hand, I also believe, and I have seen it. Um, I believe that he separates people who are meant to be together, who are godly people, God-fearing people, sincere people, people who make each other happy, sincerely happy. And it really, really hurts me to see my friends suffering because of it. And I don't know, it's just sad. Unfortunately, the devil has success to a certain extent, at least with some couples. That's why communication is so important. That's why watching over each other is so important. The devil works really, really hard. So people, if you're in a beautiful relationship, in a God-centered relationship, and you love the other person sincerely, don't let anything stop you. Anything. I've seen and I've experimented that in my own life. But people ask for signals, from God. They ask him, Lord, if he's the one, if she's the one, then, I don't know, something has to happen. I don't believe in that. I believe in three things. One, if you're a converted person, you have to look for another converted person. That can really show Jesus in their life. Two, you have to like them. To reflect who they are, their essence. And three, you have to have the same view about life. You have to like the same things, maybe, or because if you're too different from each other, then you won't really enjoy doing anything together, and that's not good. And that's really sad. And there are people, and I've known of people, I had the same thing too happening to me. That when you find the right person, that all of it fits together, the devil does his job and try to separate people who belong to each other. Who belong to be together, sorry. That can enhance each other's personalities, that can, I don't know, exponentiate capabilities for the glory of God. And he knows that, and that's why he does it. He doesn't want God to have the glory he deserves. I'm sad for my friend. I'm praying for her. I'm praying for him too. And I always said, you know what? And recently I always said, if it's not him, it's somebody better than him. And for the boys, if it's not her, somebody even better than her. But now I believe that, and I have a part B to this saying, which says, okay, if it's not him, somebody better than him, or an improved version of that same person, who knows? And so for guys, if it's not her, somebody better than her, or an improved version of her. So just trust in God, which is hard, very hard, but possible too. I also, yesterday actually, I was working and one of my co-workers is getting married in September. I was so happy for him. I don't really know him because I'm working there only a couple of months. And we befriended more or less, not very intimate friends, but just, friends, co-workers and stuff. And yesterday we were talking and I asked him, how long are you with your girlfriend? How long have you been dating? And he said 5 months and a half. And they're getting married in September. I was like, okay. I thought to myself, wow. But you know what? That guy, he had his concepts clear. And we're up to the conclusion that once you find the one, why would you wait? Why should you look more? You should get to know each other, yes. But then move in the fear of the Lord. Move on, if you think that person is the one for you. Don't hesitate. And there will be struggles, there will be obstacles. But just move in the fear of God. And I was very happy for him. And it's not the first couple that I know of, that's getting married that soon, after what? Probably less than a year. My own parents were married less than a year after they began dating. I know of a couple that they worked together for 3 months and they married. And they have a great marriage, all these two couples that I know of, my parents and this other couple, they have wonderful marriages. And this guy here, I don't know him very well, I don't know his girlfriend, but I really like the fact that he had his concept set up, he knew what he wanted and he was so serious about it, he was so mature of what we talked. And I was like, you know what? I wouldn't be worried for him. Oh, maybe he will not have a good marriage, who knows, maybe things will fade away. No, I saw him mature in that sense. And my brother actually, we were talking on Sabbath when he came over, and he was like, "Oh, it's boring to be together. No, it's boring to date. I should just get married to my girlfriend." And he told me something that I believe it's true. He said dating probably shouldn't even exist. You just have to be good friends with a person and then get married. Be engaged and get married. Because dating, I mean, what's the point of dating after all? If you know you want to be with that person, why would you wait? I understand that sometimes you have to be to have a mature relationship, but having a mature relationship means two people being mature enough. I know of another couple now. I'm thinking that they were like best friends for probably a year, and then they got together, and a month after they were engaged, and 3 months after they were married. You know, and it's wonderful that they are so inspiring. They're 4 years together now, and they're a wonderful couple. So sometimes time doesn't define everything. What does define is the maturity that you have, be it emotional maturity, be it spiritual maturity, probably primarily. But if you have a spiritual maturity, I do believe that you'll be mature mentally and emotionally as well. So that's an important thing. And that guy, he really encouraged me to believe, you know what? There is another way, right? I mean, you don't have to be dating for long. Just have to know that once you find the one, if you're the one, if she's the one, move on, And I don't know, just be together. Don't do anything prevent you from being together. If you exponentiate each other's capabilities, if you enhance each other's personalities, if he brings out the best in you, and you bring out the best in him or her, whatever case it is, go for it. And that really inspired me. Those two things, my friend breaking up with her boyfriend, and this guy here, my coworker, getting married. These two things inspired me to probably make a few sessions of a very important verse that I do believe with all my heart that somehow it sets some guidelines, for relationships, for Bible guided relationships. And yes, so the principle that we'll be touching the next few sessions of, few diary entries will be Ezekiel 16 verse 8. Ezekiel 16 verse 8, which says, "When I passed by you again and saw you, behold, you were at the age of love. Behold, you were at the age for love. And I spread the corner of my garment over you and covered your nakedness. I made my vow to you and entered into a covenant with you, declared the Lord God, and you became mine." We will explore this verse part by part in the following diary entries, because I do believe it's something so important for us today, and God bless us and let God enlighten us as we study His word, this verse, and I don't know, make good decisions and trust God. Well, God bless you all, and see you next time. Bye. Be blessed.